Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. We're changing things up just a little bit for this week. We are going to play Pokémon Unite. We thought it may be a better choice in light of what we are actually streaming about today. Today's stream is in dedication to Charlie Kirk and what happened on Wednesday. Kind of maybe, it's maybe a little silly to even do that. One, because Charlie would probably tell us, well, stop playing video games and go like do something important with your life. But nonetheless.
But I don't have 1,000 people following me.
Yeah, we are
anywhere else.
We are not that important. As
like I'm an accountant.
Our amount of views have shown, and the amount of people watching us, we are not as important as Charlie Kirk.
Talk to other people.
I talked to my brother today because my brothers have talked to me all about it. I am firmly on the conservative side of the spectrum. And one thing that my brother told me that I thought was a good thing to think and be a part of is he said that Charlie said that you should blossom wherever you were planted. So it's like, well, this is where I'm planted right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is one of the interests that I have, I suppose.
Yeah.
And so?
And I think if people have watched us enough times, have seen us enough times, like, we go right for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, I watched a few of his things, and I didn't agree with everything.
No.
But
I mean, it's hard to... I mean, me and you don't even agree about everything, you know? So it's
like, who does?
No one does. But this, you know, in our small way, I suppose, we can offer not even really condolences, right? Because how, like, there's no condolences. Like, there's nothing that can be said or done. Like, if I could give anything to help that family, I would. You know, maybe I can give something to help the family in some way. But
yeah. But I think in the spirit of what he was doing is talking. Speech.
Right.
And
like I put it to my brothers, like, you know, on the right and the left are not the same. We're not. Right. Because when the left gets upset, they burn down cities. When the right gets upset, we offer prayers and vigils. And then during those prayers and vigils, we have the left who decides to attack those vigils and trample on them, and they are the ones who justify everything that has happened. Like, I literally saw a meme, or not a meme, but I saw, you know, scrolling Facebook or whatever, and I saw a woman who said that Charlie Kirk's kids deserved what he got to. That's what a grown woman who should know better said in light of this whole tragedy. And it's like, we are not the same.
No. Like, what, you know, what if that person is a nurse?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And treating me one day.
Right.
You know, and that's the thing. Like, I don't usually call for people's jobs.
No, we're not the party of cancel culture.
Yeah.
But we've gone past like the normal niceties of like, oh yeah, like people just think what they think, and like, who cares, and like we afford everyone the same courtesy because, well, gosh darn it, we believe in these principles above all else. And it's like, well, we do
but
believe
you killed the person who was giving you a chance to talk.
Right, you killed the person. You killed the person that was the moderate. Dave Smith, I don't know if you know him. That was his point. It's like you killed the moderate. Like you killed the guy that was only talking, that had no who loved everyone despite the way that he was treated, or the disagreements that he had. He constantly talked about how he loved everybody, and that's the whole misunderstanding, I guess, with Christians or the Christian ideology is that we don't think that, we might think that the lifestyle that you are choosing is not the lifestyle that God wants for you, but we still love you despite the fact.
Yeah.
And that's not
and it's I understand the defensiveness of whataboutism excuses.
Oh, sure.
I understand the don't it I have to defend myself too, but what about this situation?
Right.
But it's it still doesn't give you the excuse to defend it.
Not in this case.
There's no excuse to defend. He had his comeuppance, and the kid should.
And then now the kid should just be okay and just. It's ridiculous.
Just be okay with being an orphan because, well, his dad was a bad dude.
Right.
What?
Even if you thought his dad was that his opinions were archaic or that they were not aligned with what you thought the world should be, that in no way describes any reality to the situation of, well, he deserved it.
Right. It's really
disgusting. It's all the things. And I thought surely this will be the thing that we all can agree on. Surely this is the thing where we all come together and we believe the same. And even this is not one of the things where we come together on. And not all of them. Not all, I'm not talking about Bill Maher.
Yeah.
I'm not talking even about Cenk Uygur. Is their rhetoric disappointing that I believe did contribute to this? Sure. I think their rhetoric contributed to it. But at the very least, they did not believe in political violence. Even I can't remember his name. It's Parker something. Okay. Even he was bawling, just beside himself.
Right.
Because of what happened to Charlie.
Right.
And he was one of his biggest critics. Yeah.
Yeah, the blonde kid.
He was one of his biggest critics. And even he knows that what happened is just awful, unacceptable, disgusting, all those things.
Right. And, and Jamie Lee Curtis put out a statement. She's like, look, I thought his views were abhorrent and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But now we can't win the argument.
Yeah.
Because you killed him.
Right. And that at least is someone that's actually taking the understanding of it all.
One person that I know is on Facebook and she's like, he shouldn't have been killed. Could still be alive. I feel bad for the kids. But I have a hard time feeling bad because of what he believed in. And I was like, but how about you talk to the person instead of killing him?
Right.
The only person out here that's willing to go to campuses
and actually do that
and go and talk to the people on the left. These were not just moderate news podcasters.
Right. They weren't, he wasn't set up all the time talking to like
That's new.
Fox News. Oh yeah,
Right.
so the map has changed. Just so you know.
Oh.
Crap.
So
Dang it!
and so I was like, how about you try to win an argument instead of killing the person you're willing to have?
Right. Well, and the thing is that, because all of that is true, and the thing is that, when you decided this and you did this and you came to this conclusion, all it showed is all the things that we on the right had been discussing this whole time, that it wasn't going to matter what your argument was. You were never going to be able to say to these people, oh yeah, like we disagree, but we at least like are Americans, or like we're at least like name any kind of like euphemism that we can for unity, right? Like any little thing that you want to discuss, any little thing that you want to like in turn say, and it's like we just were so wrong,
Right.
about like we were just so wrong about it. And you're right, like Jamie Lee Curtis is right. Like you lost.
Yeah.
Like you think you won and you lost. Like
Yeah.
it's like when, and I know this is stupid, but I'm a nerd and a gamer and a geek, so like bear with me, everyone. It's just like when Obi-Wan Kenobi sacrificed himself to Darth Vader, right? Like they were fighting and he sees Luke,
Right.
and he's like, and he sees Luke and Leia together, and he smiles at Vader, and he undoes his sword. You know, he puts it up to his face like this and meditates, and Vader kills him. And I'm sure Vader in that moment's like, yes, I got him.
Yeah.
I finally got him. Like, this guy has been tormenting me for generations. I
Right.
finally got him. And Obi-Wan's like, he's just, you know, because we know like that they have like the ability to like they're still a part of the Force, right? And can manifest.
Right.
And it's like Obi-Wan's just like, bro, like you that moment you lost. Like that was literally the moment that everything changed, and it led him down the path. And Vader's case led him to redemption because of his son, who loved him and knew that there was still good in him.
Right.
But he lost. That's when he lost.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
they honestly think that they won. They think that this is the moment that they won. And like when I've watched TV shows now, because I feel like this just righteous like indignation now. And it's like when you see people talk, like you should watch Greg Gutfeld and Jessica Tarlov. Have you seen that clip? I think it happened today.
Just now.
And it was just like the way that Gutfeld was talking, it was like he never would have talked like that. And he was just like, and all Jessica could do was just be silent.
Yeah. Like we're
Just
done
be
with
silent.
your whataboutism. It's not working anymore. Like
Yeah.
your best examples are a homeless guy that came after, you know.
Right. This wasn't even the only thing that happened this week. Yeah. Right. Like we haven't even talked about the Ukrainian girl who got stabbed on the bus.
Right.
14-time career criminal.
Right.
And it's like,
why is he out?
oh my gosh.
And what, like,
it's just,
and he was like, we're done with this.
yeah.
We're done listening to your whataboutism.
Anyone
it's
who
not going to
hasn't
work
seen
anymore.
that clip, you need to watch it.
Yeah,
Because it literally sums up everything that we're discussing right now.
Right.
Like every little thing
He's
that we're
like, I
discussing
understand
right
you
now.
trying to defend yourself, but the whataboutism
Oh, it's
is like
over.
your best thing.
Yeah.
Your best whataboutism is Paul Pelosi getting mugged by a homeless guy.
And the thing was,
and he wasn't even right wing.
No, he was a free Palestinian guy.
Right.
Like, and look, that argument where it's not like we're fine to have that argument. Charlie Kirk was fine to have the argument about Palestine and Gaza, and you murdered him because he was kicking your ass so bad that you had to silence him. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, he was so good at what he did, and he did it so well that you had to kill him so that you could think that you won.
Right.
It is amazing how many childish individuals that we have. We do not need you in this country. We do not want you in this country. You are the scum of the earth, and you're coming to light.
Right.
It's all coming to the light.
Right. And it's like, and right now, so it's becoming more and more apparent that individuals are like, your arguments aren't working.
No.
You killed the one person that wanted an argument.
Right.
That cared about having an argument
and
with
would
you.
listen to what you said, and then was just simply saying, well, no, I believe this, and he would back it up with facts and figures and all the things.
Right.
And you murdered him in cold blood. And you've literally woken everybody up.
To that.
Because here's the thing. I will not go quietly into the night. If there is an opportunity for me to speak my mind now, I will speak it.
Right.
Like, I will no longer sit at my desk and think to myself, oh, I better be quiet about this. I better just smile and just like, okay, like you're saying a goofy thing and, you know, tisk, or that makes me feel bad, but I'm not going to worry about it because, you know, I can just be okay with it. No longer will I be silent in the face of anything. And you have woken up everyone.
Yeah, and it's just and
you think you won.
It's
oh my gosh.
Crazy to me.
Oh my gosh.
It was like, really?
How wrong you are.
You're gonna murder this guy? Like, he's the one moderate.
I know. He's the moderate voice on the conservative side.
That was willing to go into the lion's den.
Yeah.
These college campuses are not safe.
No. As we've found out.
Like, I love, there's a YouTube channel that I love. It's with Mark Halperin.
I'm not sure who that is.
John Spencer does it each morning, and Dan. Oh, it's like the wake up. Something.
I think I know who Sean Spencer is.
Yeah, he was the first press secretary.
Okay, yeah.
And
for Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
He was the first one, and then he left that like 2 or 3 years into his.
And then it was what was her name? Kaylee
McEnany.
McEnany, something like that. Yeah.
So good. She was so good.
She was the best.
Oh, she was so good.
And that's the thing is we have examples of people like that, right?
Yeah.
Like Michaela. Charlie was of that mind.
Right.
And it's just like, but that's what I mean is every single thing that I can do now, every single thing is going to be in this guise. Everything. Like, I will no longer tolerate my voice being silenced. I will no longer tolerate not speaking my mind. I will no longer tolerate any kind of dissension when it comes to the rights of free speech or the Second Amendment or any of those things. You morons, you demons that exist out there, you people who are laughing at 3-year-old children who just lost their father, you are going to regret ever being a part of this. Like, you are going to face, and the thing is you're already facing it, because again, we are not the same.
Right.
We are not the same. Liberals.
Yeah, and that's what he said. Gutfeld said, he's like, we are not the same.
Right.
Here. Like,
oh my gosh, I'm getting killed.
And
being destroyed.
There's another concern. Wallace? What was it?
Oh, there's a ton of them. Like Matt Walsh said the same thing.
Right.
Like so many people. But it's like, yeah, we're not gonna string you up, and we're not gonna come after you. But guess what? You laughing at Charlie Kirk, we're laughing at all the people losing your jobs right now.
Right. I'm sorry, but you cannot vote for a death.
No.
If you're a nurse.
No.
Like, you can't do that.
That doctor that did the same thing, and he was like, I think so. The nurse was expelled. I don't know if you heard this story. So he was like, "Oh, glad," something to the effect of like, "I'm glad he died." And the nurse was like, "How can you say that? Like, you're a doctor." So then they suspended her for speaking up. Now, the doctor has been. Oh my gosh! Whoa. If I could hit a shot. Gosh, if I could shoot an arrow right. Jeez. But he's been. I think he resigned. And that nurse has now been reinstated. That's it. Like that's the kind of stuff that we're talking about.
Right.
And it's like, yes, I'm all for it. And the thing is like, we now don't care about the arguments that you're making. Like, because they'll say, well, isn't that cancel culture? And you hit, bro, we don't care what you think.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't care what you think.
We don't care. Like, we are just going to enforce it and say to you, sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care about what you think now. You're garbage human beings. And we don't care. Like, we don't care. Like the guy who was crying about, how am I going to pay my rent? Yeah, you probably, and I'll tell you, I won't use his name. There are people that we grew up with, Tyler, that you know very well, that said the same things. You know them. And it's like, we, and I, because I have morals, because I am a real Christian, because I believe in not doxing people and sending them to the same kind of fate as someone else. I'm not going to use their name, but but you know them. Like, you know who they are. Like, and I don't know if you'd be surprised or anything at it, but you know them. And so it's like, and I'll leave it at that. And it's just like, garbage. You are garbage.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like, this is how, like, future conflict or further things do start. And the funny thing is, or not the funny thing, but the sad maybe, or the complimentary thing to Charlie Kirk's legacy is he wouldn't even want that for them. Like, he wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want these people to like be assaulted. He wouldn't want them to like be attacked in the streets. Right. He would genuinely look at them and say, come unto Christ, be saved, and let's have a conversation. That's what he would say.
Yeah. He
would say, let's continue this discussion. How can we find some common ground? That's what he would do.
And I think that's what I don't know his last name, but David. The one who's like pretty never ever Trump. Like, just not Trump.
Dave Smith?
Yes, Dave Smith.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, I don't agree with Dave Smith, but he's like,
no,
you killed him. Like,
Yeah.
you killed the conversation.
Right.
No one is going to want to have a conversation with you. Very few wanted to go into campuses anyway.
Yeah, already
and now
it
they're
was
done.
hard. And yeah.
And now the conversation's over. You killed it. You killed him.
Yeah.
And it's like, and what are you thinking? Why?
Right.
What are you thinking? And why did you do it? Because now there's no reasoning with that. There's no stopping that. There's no talking it out. And the whole world saw it.
Right.
They saw
Like
that image.
there's people in Africa talking about like their brother Charlie being killed.
Right.
Their brother in Christ Charlie being massacred and his kids. And there's people in like the UK in the Toby Robinson thing. They had tons and tons and tons of people come, like millions. I think they said it was 300 million. It was 300 million people showed up to that event. 300 million. And
I'm sorry.
that's
I don't think so.
crazy.
300 million is as many people that live in the U.S.
No, that's 330 million. 3 million. What did I say?
I thought you said 300.
Oh, well, that I might have misspoke. 3 million.
Okay.
3 million in the UK.
Yeah.
Now I think his thing was like, it was originally for a different cause, but then like this happened, and then they just, and they like came and rolled with it.
Right.
Anyone please, like, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
But yeah, it's just.
But you know what's interesting? I haven't
Hello, mother-in-law.
talked to a lot of like older generations, like my dad's generation. Like my mom and dad called me and they didn't say anything about this. I talked to my bosses today and they said, "We know you're more on the right side. How are you doing? Are you okay?" And
Yeah, my brothers are the only ones who asked me how I was doing.
yeah, and it's like, but it's like the millennial generation and younger that really care about this.
Yeah, and that's the fun. That's like the best part of it. Like, you woke up the boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, you woke up the people that are going back to church. You woke up the people that are like this is the first time that I've actually felt any kind of like real hope after this has happened, because it's like, as I'm talking and we're talking together, and like I've talked to all three of my brothers about it, it's like you guys lost.
Yeah.
Like, you lost. And like we
they were losing pretty badly.
Yeah, to begin with. They already were in a bad spot.
They were in a really bad spot.
Oh my gosh.
Like, they lost the election pretty handily.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't.
When was the last time a Republican president won the popular vote?
Right.
And like,
And
destroyed.
that was because of 9/11.
Destroyed.
Let's just get that right.
Yeah.
Like, they wanted
Right,
the
because Bush, like, yeah. Right,
know?
and that was the thing. The last time we had a tragedy of this level, it united everyone.
Right.
Like, everyone pretty much was like, let's go. And look, I think we're both on the same page. Like, we know what happened after, and we're not in agreement with it.
Right.
We were all lied to. We don't, so we don't agree with that. But like, again, I thought surely this was going to be when everyone, and not only that, people on MSNBC and CNN were trying again, doing the whataboutism. You know why they're doing it? Because they are terrified of the truth.
Yeah.
They are absolutely terrified
Because
of the
they
fact.
would have to face the fact that they are not good.
Yeah, right. Just like what Greg Gutfeld put it in. I don't know that I've heard anyone put it better, what we're feeling. Because you are not the good guys. And now you have to realize and go with that and understand you're the evil in the world. You're the evil in this world.
That
You're the
ideology, the ideology that got that person killed is the evil ideology.
Right. You're the evil in this world. You're the way that you speak about people, the rhetoric that you do. And again, Destiny, you are a terrible human being. You remember when we talked about this? We talked about Destiny once. I can't remember what it was that happened. Oh, it was the firefighter that died. And Destiny said all the stupid things he said. You are the scum of the world, Destiny. You lack so much intelligence that you should be taking the short bus every day to school. Every day. Every day. They should give you a helmet so that you don't fall down the stairs and die. You are so stupid that I don't even know if you recognize how to spell your name correctly. You're the reason why you are losing. You're it.
Yeah.
You're it. And it is amazing to see what is going to happen in regards to it. Like, I guess you have just decided that you do not want to continue to be a part of the conversation.
Right.
And that you are okay with just ruining your career. Like,
right.
And I am all about it because you are garbage.
Yeah.
And you
that's
are
the,
absolute
That's the
garbage.
difference. We don't care if he keeps talking.
No, show us. Show us who you are.
Keep talking.
Keep talking, bud.
But society is going to shun you.
Yeah.
That's our cancel culture.
And you deserve no less.
If you keep talking like that,
yeah,
society's gonna be done with you.
Yeah.
We don't care.
And we don't need you.
Yeah.
Please leave.
And
go to Gaza, bro. Go support all of these causes that you believe are of the utmost importance. Go.
And
go.
It's like you would have started any of the conversations with this killer.
Yeah.
Like you would have continued letting this killer talk and be a part of the conversation. You were part of the problem.
Yeah. You are. He is the problem. Like him, he is the problem. Like he literally said that conservatives should be afraid for their lives and that they should continue to be afraid for their lives.
And if they want to stop this, they do not vote in conservative presidents.
Right. So we have to vote the way you want us to vote in order for us to have any semblance of like not getting shot. We just have to bow down to what you think is correct about the world. You are the scum of the earth. And honestly, to Pierce and all them,
Pierce needs to
stop platforming these guys. Knock it off.
Right.
Like they have shown you what they are. Stop platforming them.
Yes.
Like you do not need to give real idiots a platform to speak and to do what they are doing. Like that is when cancel, like you're saying, that's the kind of cancel culture that is appropriate. We do not need garbage human beings a part of our society. And he is the poster boy for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, no, he can be at the public square. It's fine. But he's gonna end up not having an audience.
Yeah.
Because society has to shun him.
Right.
Because that kind of rhetoric is the problem.
Right.
Of conservatives either need to shut up and vote the way we want them to, or we need them to...
Or they need to be afraid that they're going to die.
Yeah. It's like, what?
What an idiot. What a total, you are the scum of the earth.
Yeah.
And the thing is
it's like fine, you can call me evil, whatever you want.
We don't care anymore what you think about us. Like you think, Destiny, we care about your opinion, you small-minded brat?
Like, why is he here?
You totally insignificant speck on the life of this country,
Right.
you are so insignificant in your ability to speak or add diction to this conversation that it is laughable that Pierce even has you on a show. And here's the thing, Pierce. Control your side. You're part of the problem too. Anna Kasparian, control your side. This is why you're losing. Because you guys can't be the adults in your party and get them to not do stupid stuff like this. You're the reason why you're losing.
Right.
Because you have not been able to figure out how to rein in the terrible people in your group. Because on the right side, we are constantly fighting with each other, constantly.
Right.
We constantly are at odds with each other. Why? Because we actually believe in principles. We don't care if it's the right that's saying it or the left that's saying it. If it's an incorrect principle, we shun it.
Right.
It doesn't matter who said it. You know, and that's why you're the party of a president who would give credence to David Duke. Like, that's your party. Your party is the party of racism, of murder, of child murder and baby murder. You want to murder truth and God. That's your party. And now we have seen you fools for who you are, and we are never going to let you forget it.
Like, it started with the Ukrainian 20-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Who got killed by a 14-time criminal.
And you still defended him.
Yep. Yeah, like us. I was asked, okay, well, what about, yeah, I condone it. Well, what about the people in Minnesota? Yeah, I condone it too.
Yeah.
Like, he was not a good person.
No.
What do you want me to say? Don't do violence.
Right.
Like,
you play
like, well,
stupid games, you win stupid
like,
prizes.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that should be a part of our lexicon more often.
Yeah, he needs to be in jail.
Yeah.
like, yeah, if anyone that's, you know, firebombing, whatever, like, name your bad person, and I'll name you a person that should be in jail or shunned from society.
From normal society. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we have jails, dummies.
What are we talking
purpose.
about? Like, quit with the whataboutism. It doesn't help. It's not working.
No.
Like, none of us care.
None of us care anymore.
And I'm like, and yeah, it was like, I was just, well, where were you when, and it's like, yeah, if you would have called me up that day and been like, oh, where are you? And I'm like, well, put him in jail.
Right. Right.
Put him in jail. I don't agree. He should not do evil.
Right. Like, how is it controversial to say something like that? We don't think he should be allowed to kill people. That's our position. Like, our position is don't be allowed to murder random strangers on buses. That's our like controversial opinion. Oh my gosh, what a bunch of idiots. What a bunch of...
I was like, your argument isn't working. It's just not, and we're done with caring about your argument.
Yeah, we don't care about what you think. You guys are idiots.
Yeah.
And the thing is like that's one of the sad parts of this. Is the only care that we used to have was because and that's literally why we sent on our side. That's why we sent Charlie, is because he was super talented and he was like someone who was willing and able and articulate, and he used facts and like he spoke his mind and he did it courageously, and he talked about Christ and he wanted people to come into Christ and be healed and be saved. And it's like, and he is just like any of the other martyrs that have existed throughout history, like Paul, like Peter, like Jesus. for LDS people, he's like Joseph. Like he is just as important, just as vital, just like you have through your stupidity put him in the same accolades as all of those other people, and you are so ignorant,
right,
that you actually think you won.
Yeah.
You actually think you won. Oh my gosh. What
I
morons.
want so much for the trial of this. One, I am so happy that we caught him alive.
Well, and kudos like to his dad. Like I guarantee you that he will suffer for the rest of his life. Like that his son didn't just kill an innocent man and leave a widow and 2 children. He basically murdered the spirit of his family.
Right.
Like his I don't even know because it sounds like his family are like church going people. How do you even show up?
Right.
Like what? Like his, and again, we don't tolerate, and I believe Charlie would say the same thing. None of us, even though we have questions, even though we have pain, none of us should be saying or condoning any hatred of him or because he had siblings as well. The amount of shame that his family must feel.
Right.
Like they probably want to cover themselves in the middle of the earth.
Right.
And he had the ability, the strength, the cause, the awareness to turn his own son in to the authorities. It's just like, I don't know how much, it's so hard to kind of describe it, but it's like, I don't know many people that would have the same character in regard.
Right.
And it is so difficult to discuss because it's like, we're so hurting and we're so upset that it's easy to be like, well, no, we want to blame him too because we want someone to blame.
Right.
We want someone to fight. We want, because the fight isn't over for us.
Right.
The fight is not done. So we want righteous retribution. But the thing is in its recognition of what happened, his father is someone who actually stood up knowing that he would probably receive retribution himself.
Right. Because
he was a son, and he still did the right thing. He still did the right thing.
Yeah. And it's a dark day for Utahns too.
Oh yeah. For this to happen in our backyard, it's a black eye of Mormonism too.
Oh yeah.
I saw a guy who because you know how it is,
right,
we're a cult and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy on X that I saw that said, see, he was raised in a Mormon household. They're all demons. Another Christian man, and not the funny thing, but the thing is Charlie loved LDS people. Loved us. He, that was one of the last things he said, was how much he loved LDS people.
Right.
And now, again, and that guy who said that, it's I understand, because I'm not an idiot. I'm not Destiny. I shouldn't take the short bus.
Yeah.
Okay? I understand why you're angry and what you're saying. I do. But it's misguided. And this isn't about Christians and Mormons, and it's not.
Yeah.
But we are on your side. But you're right, Tyler. We will forever know that in Utah, in our backyard, this might be the turning, because who knows what's going to happen? None of us know.
Yeah.
None of us know what's coming down the pike. And it was in Utah that if there is a huge thing that comes about it, it was in Utah that it happened. Yeah. Of all places. Of all places, it was Utah.
Mm-hmm. It's
And that's that. It disgusts all of us.
yeah.
All of us who've lived here our entire lives. Like, we are disgusted by that fact.
Mm-hmm.
It makes us just. We feel so awful that something like this would have been perpetrated in Utah.
Right.
And it is like, we should, I don't know if we should or shouldn't, but I feel shame. I feel ashamed of the fact that is a fact, that is a reality of the situation.
Right.
Like, I've always been pretty proud of being a Utahn.
Yeah. So
I don't know that I can really say that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Not that Charlie would say that to me. I'm pretty sure Charlie would say that all the good things that he always said about us.
I am proud of being an American right now because good is winning, and we still see
another example
evil.
that it's winning because of the evil that exists.
Right.
It wouldn't matter that we were winning. It wouldn't matter that good was winning if we didn't have examples of this to point to and say, see, like, we know,
Yeah.
we know that you guys are petulant children, and you're garbage. Like, not all, but a lot of you, the people laughing about this and saying things like his wife also deserves to die and his children deserve to die. Like, we know who you are.
Uh-huh.
And like, all you've done is shown us who you are and shown us like the depravity of your message.
Yeah.
And we're gonna win.
And it's just another martyr of free speech.
Yeah.
And like, I was told, or I saw another argument that it's like, well, he was using his First Amendment and the shooter used his Second Amendment. And I said, no.
What a disgusting thing.
The Second Amendment is not defending murder.
Right. It's not murder that we defend with the Second Amendment. You garbage human being.
Exactly. And I was like, no.
Again, you're just showing us who you are.
Yeah, and it
Just showing us who you are.
Like,
you
will never be my boss. You will never be someone I look to for advice. And it's just another, example of now your free speech is just not going to matter.
No, well, and that's the thing is like, what the thing is like, oh yeah, you're gonna have free speech. So like, Destiny, yeah, you're gonna say what you want. And guess what? Then you're gonna have consequences now for your free speech, you idiot.
Right.
Like, you're such a child. You're such a petulant, like, bully. Like, you are so insignificant to everyone now. Like when you saw like Anna Kasparian like looking over like what was being said, you could just see it on her face. And like Andrew Wilson took care of it fine enough, and so did John Pasovic. And it's like, you could see it on Anna's face. Like, I don't think she could believe what she was hearing from Destiny. And that's the thing, Anna, like,
yeah,
I understand, like, you feel the way you feel about, like, abortion and all those kinds of things. Like, okay. But I'm telling you right now, you're not on the good side. You're not.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I think Cenk might be a little too far away, but you're not.
Right.
You're not too far away to actually come to the light and knowledge of the truth. Like, I believe that you are closer to that than what you would give credit to. And honestly, like, you should be a part of this conversation in these terms. Like, you should be a part of, like, what makes our country great, because you finally realized that the left became everything that you hated.
Right.
And it's not because, like, again, it's not because, like, you agree necessarily with all the platform things of, like, you know, like abortion or whatever.
Yeah.
Or even, you know, Gaza and Palestine. But the thing is like, if you come to the right side of the aisle, you will be given the space to express those things. You will actually be allowed to have an opinion, and you won't, like, we will actually be a part of, like, the goodness that comes from being on that side. And and that's the thing is we want you to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Like Bill Maher, we want you to be a part of it. Pierce Morgan, we want you to be a part of it. But you
have to rein in your crazies.
You guys have to figure this out.
Like I think the Daily Wire is a good example of that. Like,
yeah,
unfiltered, unfettered, they would be way more, you know.
They'd be weird.
Yeah, they'd be weird. But a lot of people have been like, okay, relax, dude. Like, no, we're not going to go to every, you know, like, every trans person is just a stupid person.
No, and we're not.
Like, no, we aren't going to be tolerating that.
We don't hate gay people. We love.
Yeah.
Even if we think that marriage is a certain way, like, we still love you. Like, my grandfather was gay. We all still loved my grandfather. And that was after he did a terrible thing to my grandmother and left her pretty much high and dry.
Right.
And my grandfather still babysat us when I was young. Still.
Yeah. And so it's like, we rein our people in. Like, hey, we like you, but you try that crap again.
At the very least, we challenge them.
Right.
We challenge our own people.
Right.
And again, that's why I feel like Anna Kasparian, like,
yeah, but
you are more of a right winger than you realize.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is like, I understand that maybe the left wing party was something like when you were taught in college, it maybe made more sense. And like the liberal ideas of like, okay, I believe that this is like where we're going to go. But Hannah, if you were ever guilty of calling people Nazis, like, you need to, this is the mea culpa moment. This is the mea culpa moment. And there's plenty of evidence for Cenk. Plenty.
Right.
And you need to show some humility. And like every little thing, like I saw the interview with like Dave Rubin, every little thing that he told you and challenged you on and criticized you for, don't argue back. You need to be the one to say, you know what? I am wrong. You are not guilty by association. You don't deserve to die. You don't deserve to be killed in the streets. You deserve to have the pursuit of happiness just like everyone else. But you should shut the fuck up.
Right. Yeah, I was... So the last thing...
This is the only day where we're going to condone swearing.
Yeah. The last... One of the things I said to, you know, the person that I know, and I said, I believe that every person should have the right to pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Right.
And one of your people, someone on the left,
clearly
decided,
on the left, clearly.
Yeah.
Decided
that it was okay to take his ability to pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. He took that away.
Because you're so weak-minded, because your arguments are so weak. They're so weak that you couldn't handle it. Mm-hmm. Your arguments are so bad that you could not handle him being alive. You couldn't
Yeah.
handle him kicking the crap out of you constantly, and so you killed him for it. That's your party. That's the left. That's the left, you petulant children.
Uh-huh.
You unmitigated disasters. And the funny thing, what's even funnier, is Milo Yiannopoulos potentially coming back into the foray.
Really?
Yes. He literally tweeted, I am unretiring. You, like, I loved that too, because there were people that, like, you know, he's obviously the smaller story, but he was like, but there are a lot of people like, Charlie was the nice one.
Right.
Like, you don't know what is coming your way, morons.
Yeah.
You don't know. Charlie was the best of us. He was the kind one. He was the spoken one he was the one that was able to actually articulate in better ways. He was it. He was the only one that you should have ever wanted to be a part of this conversation. Now you get the rest of us, you idiots. You unadulterated morons.
I said, how about you win an argument instead of killing it?
Yeah. How about you actually just prove that you're right? How about that? How about you just prove that what you're saying is true? But you can't. Because what you say is not true. Because you're not the party of truth. You're the party of murder. Murder babies. You murder the truth. You believe in transing kids that murders their future and murders their ability in the future to have their own children. You try to murder God. That's your party. That's you. And like I said, I no longer feel any remorse about speaking up and saying exactly what is on my mind. And I don't think I ever will again. And that's what you did. That's what you did, liberals. You morons.
Yeah, they did a really good job at portraying moderates as not normal.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Moderates as well, yeah, and that's what Chink is. That's what he's guilty of. Like, he's guilty of, like, oh, you think that, like, calling people Nazis is not gonna lead to, like, people being like, well, hey, like, I don't want Nazis in my country, and if they're Nazis, like, everyone keeps telling me they're Nazis, so, like, I better do something about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Morons.
And,
just
it's like
idiots. Gosh.
And I definitely did not. I grew up super conservative. Like Mitt Romney was, you know,
Right.
second coming of Reagan.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like that's,
or at least we had hoped.
yeah.
Like we were of that, like, mindset. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you know, I've changed my views on a lot of stuff. Like, I
Sure.
am not super conservative with healthcare.
Oh, I'm not conservative at all with
And
healthcare.
I'm like,
Which
you
is-
guys have got to change. Like, you cannot be this way with healthcare
No.
and just be totally fine.
No. Yeah.
But then the left side kills
Right.
murders a CEO of the healthcare, and it's
Right.
like, great, you're not helping, dude.
Right.
Like, you're not gonna help.
Right. And they cheered that too. They cheered it.
And it's like,
I'm sure there's people that
win the
cheered.
argument.
I'm sure
And
there's
it's not a hard one to win.
not really. No. Most people want it.
It's like,
Most people want
yes.
that. Well, like,
70% of bankruptcies are because of healthcare, not because of credit card debt.
That's literally the thing that you can beat the Republicans on all day.
All day
long. But no.
But no, you go after a guy that's doing free speech and the CEO of a healthcare, and you decide that murder is the best way to do it.
Right.
Win it with an argument.
Right. And it's not even a hard argument to win, which is the stupidest part of it all. It's not even a hard argument.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm not huge into religion. Like, I'm glad that Charlie Kirk loved God and loved what he believed in. But don't kill him for it. Win the argument.
Right. Right. Tell us why the organized religion is wrong. Tell us, like, what it was that, like... And the thing is all you've done is now create the facts. Like, okay, so he believed in that. So should I believe in that? Like, because he was killed for believing in it. So does that mean that, like, I've been wrong this whole time because I don't believe in it?
Right.
And you're so stupid. You are the biggest. That's what I mean. Destiny he's a garbage person.
Right.
He's the scum of the earth.
Right. And it's
absolute scum.
You can win arguments, but you're losing every one of them because you're choosing evil. The evil side.
Yeah. Every time.
And all you have and whataboutism is not a winning argument.
No.
Dude,
it's just
there is no such thing as whataboutism.
No.
Like, leave the justice to the, like...
Not in this case, there's not.
Oh,
there might have been a little bit before, right? Like, you might have been able to, like, cook that a little bit. Not anymore.
Right. And I'm just glad they got this guy alive. Because...
Public hanging. Yeah. That's what I want. I want a public execution. Like, that's probably like the most maybe extreme for some people. There were people saying not to ruin his life. Do you know that? There were people online saying that this should not ruin that kid's life. That he should be released.
Nope. No.
What? Are you an idiot?
Nope.
What morons?
I want the trial.
Everything.
Video.
Everything public.
I want it all public. Because he took the discussion away. He doesn't get to do that again.
No. That's what I'm saying. Public execution.
I mean, I don't really care if to execute him or to, the death penalty, because life in prison is good enough for me.
Oh, I don't want a dime spent on him.
That's true.
It's like not a single taxpayer dime. Absolute death penalty.
Yeah.
And again, like, I can understand, because there's people like, they don't believe in death penalty. Not okay. Mm-hmm. Sure, I'll listen to that argument. But again, it's just like the monumental thing of what it is. Like, it needs to be on full display that if you do this, this is what will happen to you.
Right.
You have forfeited every ounce of, like, mercy cannot rob justice. And in this case, this specific case, justice, in my opinion, would determine that he needs to be hanged publicly for all to see. Yeah. And if you don't want to watch, then don't. But those of us who want to see that justice is wrought and that the people, so that we can consistently say, this is why you don't, like you keep saying, beat us with arguments, which is great. Do that. But if you can't, then, and you decide to do that, this is what's waiting for you.
Right. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of like capital punishment,
And that's okay.
and because I'm like, look,
It's a reasonable argument.
we have prisons
Just
for a
as
reason,
just
and
as an
hardly
idea.
anyone can escape anymore, and
Sure.
anything like that. But
Yeah.
put the whole damn trial, like, no matter how slam dunk it is, there is no, we cannot have a,
Want to go 3 defenders?
I am pleading guilty. Like, I'm pleading guilty.
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
And I don't want to be out there. Like, I don't want the reasons why I did this to go out there.
No, yeah, no
like,
deals, no nothing. Like,
No.
if
No,
the
no, no.
DA accepts any deals, it will be a travesty of justice.
Right.
And the federal DA should take up this case. Like, Pam Bondi should take up this case. They should strip it from Utah.
Right.
Like, you can hold the trial here, fine, but like, and I don't know exactly how that looks or works, or if there's anything else, but no, like,
Right.
the federal government should be in charge.
Right. And then the dude, no mail, like, just
No.
he needs to be shunned
Nope.
for all of society.
Well,
Like,
that's what I
and
mean.
it's-
For me, in this case, that's why I say capital punishment, because
And-
I don't, no meal ever. Like, the lowest, like, while he's on trial, right? The lowest form of food that we can give him, that's what he gets. Nothing
I like
more.
gruel.
Yeah. Like, he can have gruel, whatever it is. And then as soon as all the things are done, publicly hanged.
Yeah. I don't agree. He's still innocent until proven guilty.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm even fine with that idea.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, let's continue this thought process forward, right? Let's assume, like, I'm totally fine with the whole definitions of our laws and our traditions. Yeah, no, perfect. Perfect. But when he is found guilty, because he is guilty,
Right.
and we all know he's guilty,
Right.
then after that is done, publicly executed.
Yeah. Yeah. But no bail.
Oh, no, nothing. Yeah, no, nothing like that. No deal. Just like you said, no deal.
No, he does not get cashless bail.
Nope. No, nothing.
That is
Like,
not a thing.
he gets, gets a lawyer, I suppose, right? Like, all that stuff, sure. Yep. But all the other and that's what I mean. Like, yeah, do it by the books. Because why? Because we're different than you liberals.
Right.
Like, we're different than you. Because we actually believe in the law.
Yeah.
Like, we're not cowards like you are.
Yep.
Like, we actually believe in morals. We actually
Because-
believe in the defense of the innocent, of women, of children. We actually believe in that.
Yeah.
You don't.
Because I believe he could be innocent if you can prove it.
Oh, sure.
But I am
Sure.
going to say, yeah, he's innocent until we prove it.
Yeah.
And I believe that
sure.
we could. We will.
Yeah, I think it's pretty slam dunk. Yeah. And again, that whole premise, completely agree. Like, you work on the whole tradition of, English common law.
Right.
Perfect.
Right.
Wonderful. All that is
And
great.
it's like, if your father is willing to turn you in, he's probably got a good reason to believe. Like,
I think he on
Yeah.
a Discord thing said he did it.
yeah,
Like, I mean, he literally we already have evidence proving that he did it.
right.
And so
Right.
it's like, yeah.
So, it wasn't just a grainy photo that got this guy to turn in his son. That's what But if I was the dad,
well, we would
I would
know
be
more
like-
too. Like there'd be more reporting on like he is claiming innocence. And the thing is like I think if he really were innocent, like I think they would know.
right?
And he probably would have been released by now.
Yeah.
To be honest.
They had 2 suspects
Yeah.
that they were like,
And it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're
he
not
wasn't
it.
it.
Yeah. So it's like,
Um,
why wouldn't I? Don't know why that wouldn't be true now.
right. They already let 2 people go. Like,
Yeah.
if they wanted just to get out an example, they could just grab anyone. But we
Right.
believe in the principle of
Yeah.
we get the guy who did the crime.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I
So-
think that is way reasonable. I don't even really think there's much of an argument against it. And then when it's proven, you know, whatever it is, however it is, however that transpires,
Right.
then all the things that we're saying and talking about.
Right. That's a sad world.
Well, and like my brother was telling me, it's like you never really, because like people who read the scriptures, people who believe in like all that stuff, it's like we're told, like we know that, like we believe in second coming and how terrible it's going to be, but you don't really ever like it seems like so untouchable though still, you know what I mean? It's like, but what does that really mean? And like, what does that look like? And it's like, this is what that means. This is how it means. This is what they were referring to. This is what the prophets were describing. Like all of this. Oh my gosh. Did I hit any roof, please? Nope, I can't. Everyone died. And it's just, yeah.
Yeah. So, my thing is, I think people have been just as evil and just as good as previous generations.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I completely agree with you.
Like
that's
when-
what's so funny about, or not funny, but
like
disappointing
to me,
about it.
When people are like, "Oh, the second coming is coming," because there's gonna be a generation where it's like there's gonna be no good,
Right.
You know, and it's like,
Well, it's just like we've been as terrible as we've always been.
yeah,
Like
and
that,
it's like,
nothing's changed.
Sorry, no, yeah, like Hitler was terrible. Like,
Yeah.
that was a bad world to live in.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so was the Crusades. So was the Black Plague. So was the
Yeah.
1920s.
Those World War I and II.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, you know,
Like us people, we never like
we've never been more good or more evil than we are
right now.
ever.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't been,
Right. No, you are
you know,
absolutely correct
and it's like,
on that.
what? I just,
We're pretenders.
yeah, sometimes I'm
we
like, okay, you
pretend that
boomers
we
keep
are.
telling me that the second coming is right around the corner. And it's like, sorry, your generation was just as evil as mine.
Yeah.
And just as good. Like,
Yeah.
you guys
Right.
had good intentions.
You guys accomplished many a great thing too.
Right.
Like the greatest generation did. Like you guys went and died for people that you didn't know. Like
Right.
you did wonderful things.
Yeah.
But Hitler was a part of your generation. Like you
Yeah.
don't just get a like
You don't
whitewash
get a pass from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get a whitewash that. Just like our generation doesn't get a whitewash woke morons who think that murder is okay.
Right.
And the thing is like things have been done to show like what people believe, like surveys and stuff, and liberals still think that it's okay to seek violence against your political opponent.
Right.
And that's why they said what they said about Charlie, because that was a way that they were hoping to shut him up, and because their arguments were so weak, They couldn't actually do it, and they
Right.
killed them for it
Right.
because they are petulant children.
And that's what that's what I think the whataboutism, like even what about you guys voting in Trump? Because that's a form of violence, right? And it's
Right.
like,
We don't care what you.
your whataboutism.
We don't care that you think that you guys are not intelligent enough to have a conversation. Like
Right.
I just reject everything about what you're saying and how you're saying it. Like you guys are children. You're not to be taken seriously at all.
Right.
Because if that's what you think when you're taken, seriously, those are your best ideas. Your best ideas is that Trump was Hitler. That's what you came up with.
Right.
Wow. You guys are morons. Absolute morons. And now none of us are afraid to say it now.
And now you killed the person that was willing to have the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a lot of the right wingers did go into college campuses. Like, I know Crowder did. Ben Shapiro did. The Yiannopoulos,
Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah. He did that.
Yeah.
But Charlie Kirk was the one that was
Again,
nice.
He was the nice one, you idiots. He was the one. He was the one that you could have a conversation with that actually
And we're like,
genuinely wanted you to succeed in life.
yeah. And
He
we're like,
wanted
this
you
is
to
the good
succeed.
one. This is the good one.
You jackasses.
Be nice to him.
He
And
was it.
You killed him.
And you killed him. Absolutely. And you deserve everything that's coming your way. You don't deserve violence because no one does. And because we have morals, we will say that you don't deserve violence.
Right. And if there is any violence, we'll all condone it as soon as it happens.
Condemn it.
Yeah, condemn it. Sorry. Yes.
Slip of the tongue, Tyler.
Sorry.
That's the one thing that they're going to. If anyone ever clips this video, that's the one thing, and they're gonna be like, "See, they did condone."
I do not condone.
Well, here
it.
the thing is what I do condone is all of you idiots that laughed about it being expulsed from this country. I do. I stripped of your citizenship, go live somewhere else. I do condone that. Absolutely. If we do not need garbage people, we do not need to build a society with garbage people, and you are garbage. You are subhuman garbage. And people like that, they should be expelled from our presence. Go live in all these countries that you think are so great. Go.
Yeah. Yeah, name any country.
Any country you think is so great. And
I'll buy the plane ticket, but it's a one-way plane ticket.
And you can go. See if they want you.
Also, I will pay for it costs $2,000. Patrick bet
David, yeah.
Yeah,
he said
he was I'll pay the $2,000 for you to revoke your citizenship here in the U.S.
and go wherever you want,
and for the plane ticket.
Yeah,
where do you want to go? Name the country.
Name it.
Oh well, I have a life here, and it's
yeah, of course.
I'll pay you to go.
Yeah,
I'll pay you $20,000.
Yeah, it's because America is the greatest country that's ever been formed. We're the most free. Every country that's ever existed wishes that they were America.
Right.
You envious pieces of garbage.
Right. And it's I don't agree with everything on the right side.
No, we don't. We don't agree with everything on the right side. And that's exactly the point, is because we don't, and we're actually not children, not petulant babies.
Right.
Who actually know how to have a normal conversation. We would be able to say, hey, we don't agree with this. We think this is a better idea or whatever. And we,
Right. If Kennedy could focus on the affordability and having the insurance companies and having the insurance companies and the big pharma have less of a say in people's health care decisions. You know,
well, in the market, Danny was saying it, and I think he said it the right way, or I thought was a good way to say it. A marketplace for this is not the right choice. Like a for-profit marketplace is not the right call for healthcare. It just isn't.
Right.
And it doesn't work. And it's okay to admit it and to be like, yeah, we should do away with it, and we should come up with a better plan. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, dummy, I need your help down there, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Got it. You know.
Ah!
So.
What is he doing?
And it's like, you know, when Trump is like, I have a concept of a plan, and it's like, okay. That was a terrible answer.
We
dude.
need action, bro. Like,
okay, bankruptcy can ruin a family quick, and it does.
Yeah.
And, dude, like, you have to know that the majority of reasons for that is healthcare. So you could lose that argument, but when you kill a person that's willing to talk, you lose it. You lose every argument.
Yeah, you're done. Like you don't have anything. You don't have anything good to say.
Right.
You're just.
And the best thing you can say is, I condemn it all, and I am so sorry for what happened.
Yeah, and you're sorry, and the people who contributed to it and were called Nazis and called people Nazis. Like, shut up, and you need to say your mea culpa, and then better pray and hope that we're not so done with you that we just move on.
Right.
Because that's kind of what it looks like we're gonna do. Like,
well, it was kind of turning that way.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that is why they
conversations were just not being taken seriously.
Right.
You know, like MSNBC and the CNN combined weren't even touching Fox. Like, not even close. Like, combining those two channels.
Well, right, and because
it's like,
they're garbage. They're idiots.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're talking about.
And
everyone's
like,
done with it.
The problem is that they don't have the problem with the right is that they are willing to listen to all sides. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the public doesn't need their voice.
Right?
You know what I mean? They don't need their voice to understand what they disagree about.
Right.
I think is the best way to put it. So people can be like, oh yeah, I follow this person and I generally have this point of view. Like Tim Pool, he's not conservative.
No. Right.
No matter what you guys say, he's not conservative.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, he's not. But you guys put him in this bubble where he's like, dude, I'm not, you know.
Yeah, because I was like, well, I'm not conservative, but I'm definitely not liberal.
Right. And it's like, I'm not conservative, but it's like, I know I'm not Charlie Kirk, but I'm definitely not this side.
Right.
Like, I can have a disagreement. I'm Bill Maher, you know? And, it's just, it's
dead. I died.
It's not sad. It's where we need to death. It's where it's good that we're heading this way.
Yeah. It's just sad. What's so sad about it is like there's a reason to probably believe that Charlie Kirk could have been president one day.
Yeah.
Again, another reason why they would kill him, because you're so fragile. You guys are so fragile. Like you couldn't handle it. You're so fragile, and your ideas are so fragile that you had to silence people because you're so wicked in your hearts. That's you, Left. That's you.
Right. And it's like, okay. So, one of my favorite...
I need help!
I mean, it reminded me of Deadpool 2, where in the last credit scene... Have you seen Deadpool 2?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it.
So the last scene is, he can go back in time now. So he goes to, Hitler as a baby. And, if Deadpool can't kill Hitler, like,
I know, of all people.
yeah, like you're on the wrong side. You are wrong. There is no whataboutism that's gonna save this decision.
No, absolutely not.
Say you're wrong, and I am so sorry for
what I contributed to it, how I was a part of the problem, all the things. And then we will move on, because we're the bigger people, and we're not cowards like you are.
Yeah.
And we'll be good. And no harm will come to you. Because we would condemn it the minute that it did.
Yeah. No, that's not okay. Feels bad. But it comes down to, like, killed the messenger, man.
I mean, it's a very simple, like, it's simple. Like, it's a very simple understanding of, like, how things are gonna go down, and it will go down like that, and they won't have anything to say in retrospect, because they don't ever have anything to say, because like we keep saying, they're not capable and able to articulate anything other than hate and violence. They're just the worst.
Right. And I love that JD Vance took over his show today, like hosted his show.
Yeah.
Because one, he was a close friend of his.
Yeah.
And that he's like, there is no unifying behind this. This is terrorism.
That's the thing. Well, did you see what Musk said? Musk was like, if any one of you, like, standing up to this loses their job, I will pay for all of your legal expenses. And it's like, okay. Like, so, because he's basically signaling, like, you will be allowed to say what you need to say in regards to this, and if anything bad happens to you, I will pay for all your legal expenses.
Wow.
And that was the thing, is, like, for crying out loud, like, Elon Musk is a perfect example of this. Like, he joined up. It didn't go well. It didn't go exactly the way he wanted. So yeah, like, he was mad, and he, like, said things that he said, and he wanted, people to know how upset he was.
Right.
And that was good. And, like, and now instead of joining or forming a new party, he is going to probably put all of his, work behind his work behind JD Vance.
Yeah.
And it's like, good.
Yeah. Because Because I think it's cool that JD Vance actually went out to Elon Musk. His boss had a falling out with him.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I really like JD Vance a lot.
yeah, after everything that's happened, like, he seems like a really good mouthpiece for everyone.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know?
I agree.
And everyone on the right likes him a lot. And it's just like,
Oh,
I don't know.
I want to ban. I always hate this guy.
So, yes, and I was upset, and I hugged my kids because someone else said it well too. Scott Jennings, he's like, today it's upsetting because it doesn't feel safe to walk around being a conservative white guy. Would you feel safe walking
Right.
around?
Well, especially someone of his high profile.
Right.
Either, man. Like,
Right.
how could someone like him feel safe?
Right.
And if he died, they would cheer for his death too.
Yeah.
Like,
Or just like not feel bad about it.
yeah, they like, what I mean, just ghouls, subhuman garbage.
Anyway, so but he put it well. So I gathered my kids and I said, okay, this is what happened today. Really sad and it's bad. You will never ever take a life unless you're defending yourself or
Right.
your family or someone else.
Yeah.
And that is what the Second Amendment is for. Also, it is so much better to be curious about an individual than judging them.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
Sure it is.
like
And that's
if-
what
if
Charlie
this
was so
if
good
this-
at.
If this individual
Right.
was curious about what Charlie Kirk was all about, he was curious about him and curious about what, what makes this guy tick and what makes this guy tick, what
Right.
makes this girl tick.
Right.
If you're curious about it, then you will ask questions.
And you don't need to resort to violence.
Right.
Ever.
But
not
if you're
necessary.
judgmental,
Well,
then
I'll tell you.
Then you can.
I don't know how this doesn't confirm, like, okay, maybe someone doesn't believe in God. How do you not believe in Satan? Like, an evil force? Like, there's no way that, like, and here's the thing. There's two thoughts that are going through my head. I wanted to talk about these, especially being Mormon, LDS. Now, just because Charlie Kirk knew us as Mormons, we're just gonna do that today. Okay, Mormons. There are two ways to be a peacemaker. Okay, there's the way Charlie did it, which was perfect and reasonable and right. And in this day and age, we thought that was the best thing to do. You know how else you were a peacemaker? With the sword. Okay? Moroni, when he, so just assume for a minute the Book of Mormon's true. Okay? Moroni, Captain Moroni, called everyone together basically and was like, look, we need to form the standard, this standard, which was basically their declaration, right? and say, look, like we need to, we would rather not go against the Lamanites. We believe them to be our brothers. And like if they would live and let live, we would be all about that. And so they go to battle, and I can't remember who the opposing general was, if you will, but they go to battle, and they're like, and they have them surrounded, and he's like, if you will make a covenant, a pact to not come against us again, we'll let you leave. We'll let you leave, but don't come against us again. And he was like, in the Lamanite, general guy, whoever was in charge, he was like, no. Like, I will not make a pact with you. I will not make a pact with you that I know that I'll break, is how he put it. And so they went about the destruction of that army, and they were getting destroyed. And then he's like, wait, like, we'll make the pact now. And it's like, no, like you have shown an incapability to do that. When Ammon, went and defended the flocks of King Lamoni, what did he do? He cut off the arms of those people. Okay? I think that brought peace to the sheep and to those shepherds.
Right.
Okay? And like, the thing is it was always originally to be what being a peacemaker is, and what it always will be, is we defend truth, and then we live and let live. Now that doesn't mean that we just like condone all things that we believe are sin, but most Christians included are like, yeah, like if it doesn't infringe upon me or infringe upon my children, we're kind of like, all right, like whatever. Like we're not, that's fine. But part of being a peacemaker is also knowing when the right time is to defend yourself with the sword. Like if someone breaks into my home, I will shoot them and kill them. I do not make any bones about it. I am not afraid to tell all of you people that are listening to me right now that is what I would do. That is what I always would have done. I am not afraid to do what is necessary to protect my children. And if it means death, then that's what it means. And the thing is like, because people will say things like, well, you valued your stuff more than their life. No. They valued my stuff more than their own life. Okay? That's what it was. And so like, this idea of like, yes, I completely believe that Russell M. Nelson is the prophet. I believe that we should be peacemakers, but sometimes peacemaking means that you do it with the sword. And we all need to come to grips with that. Every single one of us. So all you Mormons, all you Utahns, and I'm talking specifically to you, and Governor Cox, you like, I have defended you in a lot of ways, but your message, okay, like, I don't even think it was that terrible of a message, but stop pretending like you also are not part of the problem, because you pretend like being a peacemaker or all of these things means something that it doesn't. And that's why I don't know that I will be voting for you again, because I think that what you have done and shown is not necessarily of the best interest to Utah. Oh my gosh. Just die.
Alive.
You're Jeez. The worst. I hate you. Oh. Jeez. Then they recover and kill me and destroy my face.
Because your slow bro, that slow bro was so tanky.
Yeah. Another thing that I've thought of is I think I might get a blueberry tattoo. Blueberry. So Erica, his wife, and he was asked when her daughter asked, well, where's daddy? She said, well, he's on a work trip with Jesus to pay for your blueberry budget. So I think in solidarity for him, I thought about getting a blueberry tattoo somewhere. And I might be really obvious about it. I might get it on my neck. Not gonna be subtle with it. I
like
also
the idea of a forearm.
Yeah, that's probably the first thing. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm done, bro. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna be silent. I'm not gonna be cold. I'm not gonna be any of this. Like, I'm gonna boldly like state. And after this week, like, we'll move on. We'll go back to playing a different game and finish that game, and we'll move forward with that, and that'll be fine.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have time anymore to pretend like that I'm anything different than what I am, and I don't want to pretend like I'm anything different than what I am.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be patient and be like, no, like, I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, and I can, like, do this or that so that people can feel like, because I don't want people not to feel. But here's the thing. I don't care if you don't feel comfortable anymore. Like, if you're in my house, especially, I don't care. We don't always have to discuss this, and we won't always discuss this. But if it comes up, or if I think someone is acting like a fool, not just for any reason, but in regards to like this kind of stuff is what I'm referring to, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna let you know really fast. Because I feel like I owe it to him and to his family to like, because did you know that like the daughter, like, so you get shot, and the very first thing that the daughter does is run to him because she's scared of the sound? Did you know that?
I didn't.
Did you know that, like, so in his funeral, she wanted to see the casket, and, the in-laws didn't, because obviously it's like, what, who knows what he looked like at that moment. And she, walked up to him bravely and saw her father like she's never seen him before. I mean, that's the kind of thing, that's what I mean, is like, even this 3-year-old girl has more courage than some of you idiots out there. She's 3. And the audacity of some of you to speak the way you have about their families, you are disgusting. And should be taught and should be treated as such and dealt with as such.
And shunned from society.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, are we really not gonna get Rodon? Like, they were all dead for like 25 seconds, you nerds. And now they're all up. Do you think you're gonna score? You're not gonna score in time, you dork. What'd you think was gonna happen? We might lose this game still. If they didn't think that they were gonna be able to get there in time, why didn't they just all score? All 3, like, so 3 of them, there were 3 people left, right? Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Thank you. We had 3 people were left. I had just died, and they killed the guy that killed me. And then
and their whole team was
whole team, they're literally, every timer was like 25 seconds at the same time, right? So 2 of them stay to get Groudon, and it's like, okay, because usually, like, when that happens, you finish them off, you burn them down,
right?
But then one of them went and just scored, and it's like, okay,
but
well,
then
if
left.
all 3 of you, and they all left late, and one of them died to Groudon. What are we doing? How it's a good thing that Sable I saw it, because they wouldn't have. We would have lost. Like,
yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's a very simple principle of peace by strength.
yeah,
You know.
right. And the
It's
thing
not
is, it's also like, how do we?
Not a revelation.
Like that young girl should still be alive. Like,
Yeah, the Ukrainian.
yeah,
Yeah.
like none of you, and oh, it's so
Like,
sad. He
don't-
was a 14-time criminal. That's what you sound like. Like you sound like a moron.
Right. You sound like
And because they're
you
far
know,
away
you
from it,
still
right?
have
They're
a
like
belief that it's that all people are good or inherently good, which is fine to believe that. But when they tell you what they are, believe them.
yeah, they show you what they are over and over. And look, those people that were a part of that too, that like that were a part of like not doing their job, they should be in jail too. Every judge that let that guy out after a while, like the
Like,
first
needs to be-
one, okay. But like we should come up with some number, whichever number it is. And every judge after that let that guy out, they should be stripped of their judgehood and they should be in jail.
Right.
Every single one of them.
Right.
Like, what a bunch of idiots. Like and that's what I mean by the society that we live like by. Expel all of them that don't like understand normal values. Like, you don't even have to be a Christian to understand that Christian values are good. Like, you don't even have to be a believer in Christ to understand, oh yeah, like I should pray for those who, mock me and despitefully use me and persecute me. I should love my neighbor as myself. I should, repent, even if it's not even necessarily to God. I believe in repenting to God, but repent of just like doing bad stuff.
Right.
You don't need to be a Christian to know that those are all good things that everyone should do. And that society would be better if built upon them.
Yeah. And
like, where do we think freedom came from? It literally came from the idea that God was like, okay, like, I'm going to let you be free. I'm going to even let you do terrible things like kill each other, but you will suffer the consequences of what you do. That's literally what the gospel is.
yeah.
It's okay. I will forgive who I will forgive. And it was required of everyone to forgive everybody. That's what it says in the scriptures. We are required to eventually, one day, forgive this kid. All of us. And he will be judged according to his sins, according to God's law. But
that doesn't mean I want him around.
no. And that's the thing is, it's like, and justice cannot be robbed by mercy. But the whole point that I'm running to is, those are the principles of the gospel. And if you are so stupid that you don't understand that even if all you did was built upon those principles simply because they're good, you are lost. You are lost. And you are probably an IQ sub 90. Like, you don't need to be Christian to know that the Christian ideal is the best ideal. Like, loving being like Jesus, who loved everyone, even when he was being crucified, and said, please, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And I guarantee you that Charlie Kirk in heaven is saying the same exact thing about the person who murdered him. I guarantee it. What a joke. What a terrible, time that we truly live in. Because again, during World War I, during World War II, we all came together. There wasn't Republican and Democrat then. It was, hey, what are we going to do because we just got bombed during Pearl Harbor? How are we going to figure this out? 9/11, another good example. I don't remember anyone ever saying like we deserved it. Not now, not until later.
Yeah, not
until
on
later.
September 12th.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Not on September 12th, 2001. There was no we deserve it.
And even then, like the Republicans now, who is it that was the first one to criticize George Bush? It was Donald Trump.
Right.
He was the first Republican to come out and say, this isn't right that we did this.
Right.
This is wrong. He was the first one, you idiots. Oh, how are you all a part of the short bus? Oh.
Too bad. Yeah, I was talking to my boss, who was a wonderful guy, and I was like, he's like, yeah, you know, I don't agree with your everything you say, and I don't agree. You and I don't agree on everything.
Right. Sure.
But I'm really sorry for your loss, and I'm really sorry that this happened. And
well, look,
are you okay? Like,
no one in my
he checked
community.
in on me.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated it. And I said, yes, I was very upset. It felt like an attack on just people with opinions, you know.
Well, the thing, like
And,
you know what I work in.
Right.
No one's asked me in that capacity as an educator, like
Yeah.
how I felt and like if I was okay. Like
Yeah.
all I ever heard from anyone that I was around was how much they hated Charlie Kirk. When I walked out, because that video had like started like circulating, all those kids were laughing about it. Laughing about it. That's the art. That's like where I have to go to work.
Well,
And people wonder why we as conservatives want to get rid of the education department in the federal level. Are you like, again, short bus, short bus, short bus, short bus. All of you. Unbelievable. What dummies.
it's like we don't want this indoctrination in our kids to be laughing.
And who dare
And it's like-
tell me what I'm going to teach my kids? My kids are not your kids. Stupid government. Like, have you heard people say that before? There are so many people in the education field that believe that your kids are their kids. Like, they're all our kids. No, my kid is my kid. And I will tell him and her what is right and wrong. Because obviously you are incapable of it.
Right.
Like, it was one thing where it was like, oh, well, just difference of opinions, I guess. And, like, they, for the most part, like, are doing, you know, trying to do what's right by kids. It's like, no. You are idiots. You are morons.
Yeah.
And honestly, I could not care less about who I work with that hears anything that I'm saying. Like, you don't have leverage over me. Like, I will quit tomorrow. And guess what? Then I'll call up Elon Musk and then we'll sue you. Like, don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die! Oh, poo pants.
Man.
There was no escaping the inevitable.
Yeah. And I just was like, I just remembered, you know, talking to Owen and talking to Cameron. Like, this is not okay. To have this much hate about anyone, like, I don't care. I don't care. This is, you're not good if
No.
you do this.
No.
And I will turn you in, and I will do all I can to pay for the person that you killed.
Right.
I will do everything I can to pay for their children as though they were mine.
Yeah.
Like, every dime that I was going to spend on you,
Will be
I'm
theirs.
going to be spending on them.
Good on Justin. Good on Justin Jefferson for. I don't know if this is true. I hope it's true, but apparently he's gonna pay for everything for Charlie's kids. Everything. College.
The football player?
From the Vikings.
I didn't, yeah. I've heard a few people, you know, were willing to do that.
Yeah.
But if I was this killer's dad,
I know.
I would be like, I don't know how to portray this to that family, but I want to. But I want to do as much for them as I would have done for my kid. You know, because he's not. He needs to. Like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, everything I have that was going to this, is now has to go to that other family.
For sure.
You know?
For sure, and there's nothing, because it's like there's nothing that you can really do in like reality to like help this situation. Like they don't have a father. Like every little thing that I'm do now, that's all I think of is like Charlie doesn't get to have meals with his daughter anymore. Like Charlie doesn't get to like go to bed with his wife.
He doesn't get to take them to Disneyland.
Yeah, he doesn't get to do any of the things that like I take for granted and will get to take for granted.
He doesn't get to grow old with her.
Nope.
And she doesn't get to grow old with him. He doesn't get to...
TGY, you butt face.
No, she doesn't get to go to Lake Tahoe.
He doesn't, he's not going to be able to walk her down the aisle.
Yeah. And it's like, that's why cancer is so devastating.
Yeah, like all of it, right?
Yeah.
It's like I mean, you think of like the Sawyers.
Yeah.
What happened to them?
Right.
And it's just like
death is just the worst part of life. And to be willing to take someone else's life earlier than what, without defending yourself or your property or your family. Like, once someone comes into my house, they forfeit that.
Yeah, what a coward.
Yeah.
And all these people cheering it on, you're cowards. Absolute cowards.
Nope.
Because you don't want to fight. Are you serious? Like Dave Smith said, you want the fight. You're crying over losing your job because you couldn't handle not being a total piece of crap. Like you want to fight? No, you don't.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah. Like the person that was like, oh, I did, it's hard to feel sorry. And then it's like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Oh my gosh, you're so dumb.
With this opinion, who do you think you're going to win over?
Right.
And you're not winning. You're not good.
No. Right. You're the bad guys.
Yeah, you're not the good person.
You're the bad guys.
You're not portrayed as the good guys.
And it was already like everything was already like continuing to like shape up the way it is, and it's just like unless we forget that this almost happened a year ago with Trump.
Yeah.
Like stop again. We are not the same. We are not the same. All the violence and again, all the things, it's like, well, what about all these other places? They were leftists who hated you and were pro-Palestinian people. Those were the people that were coming after you in regard. Like, there weren't people that were Christian, because the thing is if you're on the conservative right where Charlie was, you were a moderate Christian, like very like easy values to understand, and we condemn anyone that chooses or goes out of violence. So it's just like that guy says, see, look, like he was raised Mormon and they're a demon cult and like that's why he died. It's like, if you don't believe in the things and don't practice what it is that like you were like, even if you were baptized in the case of this kid, you're not that thing anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're no. Like if I don't believe
no.
in those principles, then that means I'm not that thing.
Right. Right. I'm like, well, he wasn't Mormon. Like, he didn't follow the principles of Mormonism.
Right. Like, tell me what principle says that you should kill your enemies. Like, show me the leader that proclaimed that. The only time that there was ever any kind of bloody thing that happened in, so like the Mountain Meadows massacre, every single one of those people were executed immediately. Every single one of them. Like, Brigham Young like went to town, and when they did it and like they killed those people, they were so overcome, like their souls were basically tortured from that moment on, because they knew that they had wrought such a terrible evil upon innocent people.
Right.
Like it just, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I say it's like he will stand with other martyrs of his generation. Like he will stand with,
right,
you know, other people that like stood and you know, in his faith, even himself, like what would he want to be remembered of? His faith in Jesus Christ.
Right.
Like, and he is just as important a martyr to Christendom that Paul and Peter and for LDS people, as Joseph, like he is just as important. And for our day, you know, today, he's more important than some of those people. Because like you don't have to pertain to the church that he went to understand like his belief and faith in Christ and what led him to do the things that he did.
Right. Yeah.
Like he will be a legend forever. I don't know if there will ever be a time in my life that I will ever forget him. Ever. And like what his wife said about, you know, the widow's battle cry. Oh man. You morons have no idea what is going to happen.
It's like you're killing Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, don't kill.
Yeah. Like,
win the argument yourself.
Win the argument, and
you coward.
And the thing is like, if the argument is good, you'll win.
Right.
Like, and a lot of people will go your side. I mean, for crying out loud, how do you think Barack Obama was elected by mostly white people?
Right.
Like, he won the argument. He won.
Right.
He won the argument twice.
Pretty handily.
Yes. You know, but, you know, and admittedly, from there, I think that's where things really changed. Like, I am of full belief, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that if Mitt Romney would have won that second term of Barack, I don't know that we have Trump.
Yeah. Yep.
Because we would have seen that, like, oh, like, we can still win. You know, they did the same thing to him. They were calling him a racist and calling him, like, all these things. milk toast Mitt Romney who believed in liberal principles because he was a governor of Massachusetts.
Right.
Like, what are you idiots on about? Like, you're so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, you killed the good guy.
Yeah.
And you...
I really can't wait to see what happens with Milo. I really can't. It was already funny enough listening and watching the things that he did. Like, and the way he was. Like, oh my gosh. They have no idea. They have absolutely no clue.
I liked Milo. At the time, I'm like, okay, a lot.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And
at the time,
I'm
I'm like,
it.
oh my gosh, dude, calm down. Like, we aren't that mean of people, right? Or
he was so catty, and he wasn't really, his version of it really wasn't very conservative.
Right.
You know, and he was a gay man and like all these things, which is fine. But that he's a perfect example of what we're talking about. Like, him, a gay man who was married to a gay man, and then he decided, you know what? On further reflection, he decided that he didn't want to participate in that anymore because he felt like it didn't represent like his values with Christ. But then he was kind of gone. Like, he was done. He was over it, and he had played his role and done what he needed to do.
Well, conservatives kind of shunned him because of some things he said.
Yeah,
that were
right. They were like super over the top and made everyone uncomfortable.
Right.
Right.
So we said, okay, that's enough. Like,
they're like kind of like, okay,
we aren't willing to.
That's like enough, Milo. Like, we love you, but come on. Like,
right. Like what the left needs to do.
Right. Exactly what they should have done.
Oh, you're not over 18. Okay, stay out of this person's sport.
Yeah. Like, that's it.
Like, you have an advantage. You can't be in the sport. That's all.
Right. Well, and that's the thing is, like,
once you're 18,
we're not going to be shy about talking
live
about
the way
it
you
anymore.
want.
We're just not. We're not going to be shy about it.
Yeah.
Like, and all the things, all the negative consequences, like, damn them.
And it was turning that way. And I think out of desperation.
Oh, for sure.
It was such a desperate move.
Radicalization and desperation. That was the thing, is it's like, if it were just him, right? Mm-hmm. We'd be like, okay, like, it was just this one guy. And like, it is, you know, rhetoric does need to change, but like, it's just the one guy, guys. And we would all have sang Kumbaya and been like, yeah, it was just the one guy. Like, we don't need to all, but no. Then all the psychopaths came out. Then Destiny opened his mouth. And it's just like, oh, yeah, you guys are actually just bad people. Like, right. You've lost any sense of like morality. You don't know anything. You are children playing a dangerous game, and you deserve every little thing that is coming your way.
Yeah. It's like, and you know, it was such a good way to put it, that the right police is their own. So like Candace Owens, she's going crazy. She's going crazy.
Yeah, no one
cared, and no one like is like, yeah, take her seriously.
Yeah, like she's the normal thought leader of this movement. No.
Yeah,
she's not.
No.
No one thinks that she is. No one feels that she is. No one agrees that she is. No one.
Right. And it's like, okay, she's going crazy. Also, there's this one guy who
You're talking about Nick Fuentes.
Maybe
he's pretty extreme. Like he says a lot of things that are like that Candace Owens like type. And him and Charlie Kirk did not get along. Now,
I don't think
no one should like be mad at Nick Fuentes. I don't even really know much about him.
Right.
Like, again, you argue his points, argue against him. Like, if he's wrong, it will be easily shown that he's wrong.
No, it wasn't Nick Fuentes. I don't even know who that is, but it was There was a guy who kept going onto the whatever podcast and would just
Oh, Andrew Wilson. Well, maybe. I don't know. What would he do?
Black guy.
Black guy. I'm not sure who that is.
So he shamed fat people for being fat, and because he's like, no, we should be bullying
Are you
them.
talking about Myron Gaines?
Maybe.
Yeah, so like he's Muslim,
Okay.
and he's like, so he has a goatee, and he is black, but he's kind of like brown.
Yeah. He's kind of more brown, black.
Yeah.
And
He's
was
like
right.
fit. He's fit. He's in the FBI. He was in the FBI.
I don't know if he was in that.
I'm pretty sure that's Myron Gaines. He's been on the Whatever podcast quite a bit.
Yeah, and he was just like, he was provocative. Like,
super provocative. That guy.
That was like his thing. Like, he didn't care what he said as long as he could get a reaction out of it. And he still does, but now he's like all on the left. You know, on the he was trying to be on the right. Didn't get much traction.
Oh, that's someone else then. I don't know who that is then.
Yeah.
Because Myron Gaines is definitely not on the left. Definitely not.
Yeah,
It's like, do you know the sportscaster?
We're totally fine policing the right and being like, yep, too much. Stop it.
Yeah,
Like, nope. You know, and that's our thing. Like, we're okay with that.
Right.
But left has to support every little thing. And they can't. I don't know what it is. I just don't understand.
Well, it's because they're nut jobs.
Yeah.
They've lost any semblance of being like a normal group of people. Like they're weirdos now, and they've lost the plot.
Yeah, the thing that I remember him saying was that people should be bullied because they take up resources. They take up more resources than other people.
I don't know who that is. And it might be the guy we're talking about, but he definitely didn't go to the left, though. Myron. If it's Myron who you're referring to. Too late! I hate everything!
I was like, well, done caring about his opinion, you know, and that's the thing.
Okay, well, we're gonna end this here. We love everyone out there. I don't know how many people actually heard, but you're all good people. We live in a different day and age, so stay safe. Do what is good for you and right out there in the world. Don't be afraid to stand up to people who would bully you and tell you that simply because your opinions are different that you don't deserve to live. You're not a Nazi because you believe in traditional principles. And we hope to continue to grow and see the effects of such a terrible tragedy bringing about positive effects on our country and hopefully the rest of the world as well. So, we love you. Have a good night. You're all wonderful people.